Everyone, today's video is going to talk about the fortune option in the game and what not to do as an alliance member to basically not mess up with the options of everybody else getting a fortune. So let's look at our fortune. Right now our fortune is lucky. It starts from jinxed, which is gray, moves to ordinary, green, lucky is blue, as you see. Purple is fortunate, and our yellow, or orange as people like to call it, should be, let's see, can never remember the name, favor of fate. So what, first of all, let's discuss what it affects in the game. Fortune affects majorly three things: your daily quests quality, your abyssal bounties quality. Try to show you it right now. Those, as you can see, I have two orange ones, and it affects what alliance quests you get. So the higher the fortune you have, the better the quality of the quests you will have, means more experience and more gold. Also, one more thing it affects is your, how should I call it, supply gathering quest. It affects how much cobalt pieces you will be getting when you go over here. No, I won't go there now because I already finished that quest. But basically, you have supply gathering quest every day, and this quest requires you to collect cobalt from boxes that lay around. And when you reach 200, you finish the quest, return it back, get a bunch of experience and gold. However, it's a PvP ground, so the more you get per dig or mine or collection, the higher the amount you will get. That means when you have Favor of Fate, which is the highest fortune, you get between 9 and 12 pieces. When you have Fortunate, it goes down to 7, between 7, 6, 8 maybe. And the lower you go, up to Jinxed. At Jinxed, you get almost 1 every time you collect, and it's horrible. So the ideal is eventually having the highest fortune. Now, another thing you can do is spend blue diamonds to roll your fortune and change it. But nothing guarantees it will get better. It can get worse. It can stay the same. So the other way of spending money is to go and ask your alliance. Now, here is what you need to do, and here is what you should never do. What you need to do is post in chat, just like I'm about to do now. Does anyone have FOF, short for Favor of Fate, to share? Or usually I also say, anyone I can ask FOF from? And I wait. And why I do that and not something else? Because when you go to your alliance, select fortune, and look for somebody who is able to share Favor of Fate. Right now, let's see if there is anyone. Nope, nobody. No one that can give me Favor of Fate. In that case, I should just wait till someone who does have it logs on. Usually it will happen in half an hour from now. Some people, what they do is they never ask, they never put something in the chat that tells people that they need FOF, and they just go and click ask to share, 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 ask to share on everybody. What that makes is that if I had FOF, a notification like the team invite would pop up on my screen. I click on it, it says share fortune, I click on it and I see the names of the people that asked me to give them the FOF. However, it doesn't remove the request if the player already received FOF from somebody. Basically, the other guy who was requesting sent a request to at least 20 members who have a share. You have only 2 shares per day, and they already have a share. And 20 people share their FOF with one guy who already has FOF from one of them. So that makes it so they wasted a share on one guy. Now all the people with FOF have 1 share left. Another guy comes in, does the same. And another 20 people waste the last share they have on the second guy. Now all the FOF shares are now stuck on 2 people. What happens that is even worse is that people without any shares left, because they decided to request shitty FOF on the first time, and then there is someone with shitty fortune, and then suddenly there is somebody with a better fortune, like favor of fate. They go and ask him, receive the favor of fate, and they are basically stopping the sharing process because they cannot share anymore. This is why I am stuck with Lucky at the moment, and I'm not going to go now not here. I'm not going to go to my alliance and start asking random fortunes below favor of fate. This is not what I want to do. I want to keep the FOF flowing around between everyone. So the moment I'll see somebody who does have it, I'll take it from him or request. Hopefully no one else will get it before I do, because most of the people who ask are just too lazy to type in chat, and they just go and request from anyone they see. And this is the reason why, I can guarantee you, this is the reason why right now none of our FOF carriers has any shares. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not logic. It's no logic in it, because every time you share one, that means the other guy is supposed to have 2 shares. He shares it with someone else, and every share creates 2 new shares. So one person can create 4 new shares, and you keep on multiplying each time by 2. Another thing you should know is that you cannot request anything higher than ordinary if you are jinxed. So let's take, for example, crit kill here. If he has jinxed, he has to request something a little bit better, but he cannot receive favor of fate instantly. So to sum everything up, you need a high fortune for multiple tasks in the game, and never ever ever spam your whole alliance to get a favor of fate. Type down in chat, ask for someone to share it with you. Once he shares his fate with you, tell the others, I have FOF, who needs it? And once you do, people will come and ask of you. If you don't want to be like, you can ask them, did you request someone else? He can say yes. And then you tell him, well, sorry buddy, wait for a reply. If there is no reply, ask me again. But don't ever go and spam your alliance, your whole alliance, multiple people for fortune of fate, favor of fate, because you will screw your alliance up and all your members will be left without any FOFs among the most of them. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like if you think this video was good, and I'll make another short video today. Stay tuned. Bye for now.